Story 1. The Wrong Floor. This happened about 3 years ago. I was living alone in this apartment building, old place, 6 floors. The kind where the hallways always smelled like someone else's cooking. I'd just come off a late shift. It was maybe 2 in the morning. I got in the elevator, hit the button for my floor, and when the doors opened, I just walked out. Pure muscle memory. I wasn't even thinking. I walk down the hall, get to what I think is my door, put my key in, and it goes in fine. I turn it and the door just opens. Already unlocked. I figured I forgot to lock it. So I step inside and hit the light. And something immediately felt off. The couch was on the wrong wall. The kitchen was to my right instead of my left. And by the door, there were shoes that weren't mine. Children's shoes. That's when my brain actually caught up. I was standing inside someone else's apartment. My key had opened their door. I don't know how. I've held both keys next to each other since. They're not even close to the same shape, but somehow it did. I didn't move, didn't breathe. And then from the back bedroom, I heard someone shift in their sleep. Just a creak of the bed, once, then silence. I backed out so slowly, pulled the door shut without making a sound, stood in the hallway, and looked up at the floor number on the wall. 3. I was on the 3rd floor. The elevator had stopped one short and I didn't even notice. I've told myself it was just a fluke. Old building, worn locks, whatever. But I've tested it since. Stood at that door with my key just to check. It doesn't work anymore. It never should have worked at all. I moved out 4 months later. Told myself it was for other reasons. Story 2点到1:47分 a.m. My uncle died in 2019. He lived alone. Small town, not many people around him. We weren't close in the way some families are. Birthdays, maybe twice a year, catch-up calls. That kind of relationship. Heart attack. They said it was fast. The coroner put the time of death somewhere between midnight and 2 in the morning on a Wednesday. My cousin called me Thursday afternoon to tell me. I was at work. When I got home that evening, I was going through my phone, and I saw I had a voicemail from my uncle's number. Timestamp said 1:47 a.m. Wednesday night. I stood in my kitchen holding the phone for a long time before I pressed play. The message was 43 seconds long. The first 30 or so was hard to make out, not static, more like ambient noise. Movement maybe, something that could have been breathing, or wind, or just the phone picking up a quiet room. And then right near the end I heard something that sounded like my name. Just once, quiet, not distressed, not panicked. I've listened to it maybe 50 times. I've run through every rational explanation, pocket dial, phone in a drawer, the brain hearing patterns in noise. I've told myself all of it. But the voice at the end doesn't sound scared. Doesn't sound like someone in pain. It sounds calm. The way you sound when you're saying goodbye to someone and you already know it's the last time. I still have it saved. I haven't deleted it. I don't think I'm ready to. Story 3. What was in the photo? 2 summers ago I drove 14 hours back from my sister's place in one shot. A little past midnight I pulled into a rest stop off the highway. Completely empty. One flickering light over the parking lot, a vending machine, picnic tables. My car was the only one there. I walked around, stretched, got some water. And before I got back in the car, I took a photo. The tree line in the distance looked kind of striking in the dark. One of those pointless photos you take when you're tired and something just catches your eye. Drove 2 more hours, got to a motel, and I was lying in bed going through my phone before sleep. I got to that photo. There was someone standing at the edge of the tree line, right where the parking lot light stopped reaching and the dark started. Arms at their sides. I zoomed in. image got grainy, but it was clearly a person, standing completely still. I went back through every minute I spent at that rest stop. I was looking around the whole time. I walked the length of the lot. No other cars, no movement, no sound except the vending machine. I would have seen someone standing 20 feet away from me. But that's not even the part that got me. The angle. I've looked at this photo 100 times. The way that figure is positioned, they're not just looking at the parking lot. They're looking at exactly where I was standing when I took the picture. Like they already knew where I'd be. I still have the photo. Never posted it. Never will. Some things feel like they were only meant for you to see. The voice you selected does not support this language. Please click the upper right corner to switch to another voice.